I did want to talk about this. This is referring to the Nelk and Steve drama. There's been a lot coming out about it, a lot of different information, a lot of which I don't know, that they do, whatnot. And I'm just going to play this video of Bradley talking about, then I'm going to kind of give what I've heard and my opinion of what I know. Okay? And I'm not even going to react to all that because I know Kyle made a video, Steve made a video. That's how this internet shit goes. This guy makes a video, now this guy's got to respond. Now this guy's got to respond. Why? Because it builds anticipation. It gets following. And that's why I truly believe that that's a big reason why that happens. Let's get into it.
Kyle and Steve from the Nelk Boys on the Nelk Boys Civil War that's going on right now.
Man, I knew we were going here.
I was just curious, bro. I was just curious, you know, like it's just been unfolding before our eyes over the past couple weeks. You obviously being an extension of the Nelk brand. Just curious what your thoughts are. Kyle put out what seemed to be a well-researched and well-stated response video to some of the stuff Steve's been saying lately, and just curious what your thoughts were on everything.
Oh man!
Or if you had a side, I mean, tell us right here, right now, Brad.
Yeah, whose side are you on in the Nelk war, Steve or Kyle?
I mean, I would if I were just to say if I had a side, it'd likely be Steve. I mean, I've been, you know, I filmed a lot more content over time with Steve.
So it's all about content for you.
No, Steve's a friend of mine too. No, actually,
dude, Logan's funny. I swear, dude. Loki, bro. I gotta tell you, like, before any of the streaming, like around that 2019, like, besides Nelk, like, I love like Nelk and all their content too. The pranks, well, they're amazing. But also, Logan Paul's vlogs, bro, were just, God, dude, the shit I do to go back to that time. Like,
prank too,
okay.
And
I mean,
you know that whole thing's interesting for sure to see it because I was there throughout a lot of it, pretty much all of it with Steve. So just to see, I saw the response video. And
I'm sorry, I know I've done a lot of yapping. The last thing I wanted to say from the other point was that, or wait, did I address it? wait. I said about specifically, you know, people. No, I addressed both. Never mind.
You know, obviously Kyle's showing how much is made and who made what. But I think there's a lot more to it. You know, to say the least, there's a lot more to it. There's a lot more money that was made that wasn't just the money that Steve made from his merch personally, right? Because there was an overall, I remember doing these drops with them because I was filming so much content. And I remember, you know, obviously how excited everyone was being. It's like $8 million, 13 million, like crazy in a day.
We would watch it on the screen.
Right. And if you look at those numbers directly that Steve made from his merch, there was a lot more that was made because there was a lot of other items that were also on the site. So Steve was promoting his merch and the overall like Nelk full send merch as well. So there was a lot of money that was made that wasn't accounted for in that necessarily response video.
Yeah, but I guess like my pushback on that was you're oftentimes included. But I guess
so there was a lot of money that was made that wasn't accounted for in that necessarily response video.
But I guess like my pushback on that was you're oftentimes included in an organization where you are doing things to drive revenue for the organization that you don't always see the. I do it here.
For sure.
I do it here all the time. Been talking about Prime and Polymarket and all these.
But you're
I don't
right.
have a direct revenue extension that, but you do things for the cause, for people who take care of you and for people who ride with you on stuff. And so I'm just curious like where that line is drawn because he made a lot of fucking money, dude.
Right. Well, the whole thing made a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of different things you could talk about. I mean, I know a lot more details, like obviously behind the scenes that I'm going to like share, but what I'm saying is specifically to those numbers that were stated, it's like it's not taking into account all the other money that.
I want to listen to this full out, and then I'm going to give my response after, just so you guys who are watching and whatnot can understand on YouTube and for all y'all live, just so you guys get that.
Made like whether Kyle paid himself X amount of dollars for all those merch drops. There was still a lot more money that was made on every other item that wasn't Steve's, that Steve also, I think, got a much smaller percent on.
Well, the numbers that Kyle talked about on it were just like broad, like full send payouts. They weren't just.
No, he was talking about Steve's merch that he made money on it, from what I believe. It looked like, because he said 70-30, he made 70% on these things. And
I can't get into the tacticals because I don't know the whole story, but it just seems like, to me, you know, business is not always pretty, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's. I think like,
and that's true. And that's true.
Having a business and friendship together is tough, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of stuff happened there, sort of behind the scenes, with people just feeling like they deserved more, they wanted more from the situation. Like, I didn't make money from any of that shit. I shot content with them, and I got, you know, newer audience, but I wasn't making money from the merch. And there's you know.
No, I know. We don't have. I was just kind of just getting your quick opinion. I mean, we obviously had our own shit with Steve, and I still love Steve after all that happened. Like we.
That's good. You could put the bullshit aside, and yeah, that's good.
Dude, we cut a lot of shit out of that episode. You know that?
Yeah.
Like, we
saw.
really went out of our way to protect him, and he kind of like shit on us afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a bit upsetting for me as the person who's someone who's been friends with Steve for a long time, brought him on the show, as like kind of like reached out and was like, yo, let's do this.
Yeah.
To kind of have that happen afterwards. But
I know he wanted to come. I know he wanted to do something with Logan and wanted to say sorry, so something like that for a video. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. What you have to? We have to
Oh yeah, my bad, guys. Sorry.
No, it's not you. He's got another thing.
Just on the Nelk thing, it's I never like seeing like infighting like that.
Yeah.
Especially because I think I have the ability anyway to see both sides. Like,
Yeah.
they're probably both right and probably both wrong a little bit on both sides. And, you know, for Kyle specifically and the team behind Nelk, it's like, it's hard to run a business and do everything correctly. It's just really hard, especially as someone who's kind of doesn't have a blueprint, and you're just a kid who made these videos, and now you want to commercialize it and build a business around it with your friends. But then there's that business relationship. There's just it's really complex, and so I feel for them. Because it's just hard, and I don't know if there's like a perfect science to it. And like, God bless the person who has figured it out. And
I'm listening to this. I just got to fix this.
I hope they can figure it out as well.
Yeah, it's not easy. No doubt about it.
No.
That's why most friendship business.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been very blessed to have the symbiotic relationship that we've had, and we've had great people kind of like iron shit over, but we've had our disagreements on stuff.
I think the thing that sucks the most about it is that I feel like it could have continued to be so much bigger if like there was more synergy, like you said, like in the friendships and the.
So it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Who's done it successfully? Like, you see, like almost every friend group has had. I mean, yeah, but there's only two of us.
Right.
What are
Yeah.
like groups like you?
Like
Honestly, bro. Honestly, bro.
There was more.
Fucking shout out to Dude Perfect.
He's right. No. Dude. I swear to you, out of most of these internet groups, AMP, fucking, what was the agency group? SSB, FaZe. Oh my God, dude, the list goes on. I feel like Dude Perfect is one of the few that's like kept its main guys forever. He's so right about this. So I had to stop that because that's a good point.
Nah, they had some shit.
No, I don't think
I
so.
swear
No,
to
that
you,
was
they
the
had
other
some
group.
shit.
That was the other group. The Yes. No.
Yes Men?
No,
Is there a
there's-
group called
The
that?
Side Men?
Try Guys. Try Guys. The Try Guys.
The Try Guys.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
cheating
Simon
scandal.
too, yeah.
Oh, that was crazy. I remember.
Try Guys. Yeah, he tried to go with someone, a guy.
All right. But guys, honestly, here's what I'm gonna say. Because Patty Ice, you know I'm a fan of the Nelk Boys, okay? Big fan of Logan. You know, these guys are, you know, partial inspirations for me, you know what I mean? And I think the thing is, bro, and this is dude, we are so back though. We are so back. That's not even a question. But anyway, just getting the point here. The whole thing is like, and I think they kind of hit this in the video, is like people go through ups and downs. But like, I think the thing is like when you get to a certain level, egos can get in the way. And I think that that part can be inevitable. But I think what you got to do is when you notice that happening, you have to self-reflect as a human being and say, okay, listen, we're now trying to level up on one another when we should be a motherfucking team. What are we doing? Now, where that goes to shit, though, is to mess that up, it takes one person to not say that to themselves and let the ego take over. But I don't want to sit here and say that's the problem, because the fuck do I know? Okay, I don't hang around with these guys. I've met Steve in person once, and I've never met Kyle. So I have no place to even give a take on this. But the only thing I can give a general point, which is that it would be really nice if they could just put any egos aside, come together and say, listen, we were a fucking unit, okay? We were crushing the internet for years on end. Why are we letting this get in the way? Maybe there's voices outside. I guess I don't know. But maybe those those questions will be answered down the line. We will see, guys.